Let's watch Match's Halo video. It's called Halo's Officially Cooked. Let's watch it.
Halo is officially cooked. Women's History Month is embarrassingly sealing the deal for a game that was once upon...
Oh yeah, they did Women's History Month bullcrap on this, didn't they? Freaking cringe. Cringe. Super cringe. Pandering. So they do like Pride Month and all that other crap. Black History Month. And now we're doing Women's History Month.
Pussy's not gonna slay itself.
Upon a time, one of the most beloved franchises in gaming history. How the mighty have fallen. What's going on, guys? Welcome to...
It was 9 times. 9 times. What movie's that from, guys?
Another episode of Smash JT. As if another thing couldn't hit a franchise already falling to its knees, Halo is something that used to be a game that everyone looked forward to playing. The next evolution of it was the talk of the town.
Dude, I remember when Halo Infinite came out, I was like, oh, fuck yeah. And I played it for like 3 weeks, and then I fucking haven't ever played it again.
And now it's turned into a shell of its former self.
Yeah.
And all we got to thank for it is... women?
Women. Whammon. Thanks, Toasty. It's your... Toasty, this is your fault. Guys, it's Toasty's fault Halo's fucking cooked.
Hit that subscribe, give me a like, and check out smashjt.com for the full article breaking down how Halo is basically a shell of its former self, and what we fell in love with before.
I knew what you were talking about, EB, because we're real fucking bros like that, right? Can I get a Don DeMarco?
Don DeMarco is no longer there. A magical era in gaming history has come to a close because of a titan that once ran the world, known as Halo, revolutionizing first-person shooters, redefining multiplayer experiences, and cultivating a die-hard fan base, has fallen victim to the woke mind virus.
The woke mind virus. Yeah. Halo Studios is done. I have no interest in the next Halo, guys, whenever that fucking comes out.
Become a shell of its former self, and the things that are happening behind the scenes right now should be cause for concern.
Absolutely.
For everyone.
Hundo.
If anyone was still bothering to be holding on to the hope that Halo could potentially recover from years of decline after 343 Industries finally changed its name over to Halo Studios, the latest tweets coming from the...
This fucking tweet was cringe. I saw this today and I didn't get to... I was barely on Twitter. Toasty says, yes, it's her fault. You've been a bad girl, Toasty. You've been a bad girl.
Official Halo account for Women's History Month have completely obliterated any illusion entirely. And I'm really sorry to be the bearer of bad news here for Halo fans, but here's the thing. Sometimes it's better to just rip the Band-Aid off and realize that you can move on from the series instead of pretending that...
Same thing with the Shadows. They need to just rip it off.
There's hope for this to somehow recover in the future. The tweet reads... This hashtag Women's History Month, we honor the women whose brilliance, drive, and creativity continue to inspire change within our industry, studio, and community. We rise by lifting each other. Muscle emoji. Log in this month to claim your Women's History armor coating, visor, and emblem collection.
So they put Women's History cosmetics. Women's History cosmetics. Cringe.
Alongside, they include an image of Halo.
Dude, that almost looks like a fucking apron. Like the plaid apron that or the checkered aprons like fucking 1950s fucking wives would wear. This is fucking cringe, dude. Jesus Christ.
Characters wearing what looks to be an apron from the 50s. And this is one of those things where you can be...
I swear I haven't watched this video. This is my first time watching it. And it's hilarious that we both said the same thing.
Like, oh, they're trying to appeal to Rosie the Riveter back in the day to get people feel empowered about their
Girl
country and feel like they want to fight a war and women power, girl power. But at the end...
Yas, queen. Yas. Slay, queen.
At the end of the day... This is just straight up propaganda trying to use Women's History Month to sell Halo and appeal to girls.
Who does this appeal? Who, like, what demographic were they trying to reach with this? Like, that's what I want to know. What demographic?
To play this game and somehow try to broaden the customer base and appeal to more people to make more money, when at the end of the day, all it's going to do is destroy the original fan base the game works
Suffer, Halo, suffer.
so hard to build up over the years in the first place. Halo has literally nothing to do with Women's History Month.
Zilch.
Nothing. This is a game about intergalactic warfare, super soldiers bred for battle, and the struggle of humanity against an existential alien threat. Yep. Here we are finding ourselves in 2025
aliens.
with a franchise that's now been reduced to a corporate virtue signal coming out of Halo Studios' parent company Microsoft. And really, is anybody surprised at this point? If anything, I'm looking at Microsoft as being the ultimate AAA wokey disaster in the gaming industry.
It's definitely up there, but I think Shadows is going to claim that honor.
Handing out pink-colored in-game cosmetics to satisfy a DEI checklist rather than actually focusing on making Halo great again. This is not just a simple tweet, it's far more emblematic of why Microsoft and Halo Studios have lost the plot completely. And to make
100%.
matters worse, you think it would end there, just like that one tweet, like, God, here they go after Black History Month, after pushing pride.
Dude.
Now they're doing women's history. What next? Oh,
What is next?
don't worry. They follow it up with another tweet doubling down on Women's History Month to get a free emblem.
But they won't do a 4th of July fucking cosmetic because America bad.
What? In celebration of Women's History Month, we salute strong female characters like Cortana, who remind us you can do it, muscle emoji.
Cringe.
Log in to unlock your
This is fucking Garbo.
exclusive MCC nameplate. Imagine being a woman and feeling empowered by seeing this and wanting to comment about how much you respect.
And you know what's funny is they have to do all this stuff free because none of this modern audience, none of these woke activists that want this crap will spend money on it. It has to all be free. Nobody would buy this stuff because wokeness, nobody wants it. Not even the modern audience. That's why Dustborn and Concord, all those games fucking fail. You couldn't make people pay for woke shit. It has to be free.
Them doing this move and then realizing that, oh, wait, no, they turned the comment replies off.
Classic. Turn replies off. Only accounts they mentioned can reply.
Because at the end of the day, ultimately, this is a straight up virtue signal
100%.
grift. They are appealing.
Can I get some 100% in the chat?
To the masters of BlackRock and Vanguard and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and anyone else giving them low interest loans and pushing the DEI agenda. They don't care at all about what they're actually signaling.
They don't care about none of it, guys. They just want a virtue signal. They just want to be like, look at me, I'm an activist.
So they're really going out of their way here with Halo to be like, yeah, Cortana was a girl, kinda. So yeah, we'll go with that one because Halo and Women's History Month. Yeah! Now they're holding up Cortana, the
Smash is so white. I love it. Smash is so white. I love it.
AI assistant as the inspirational female character for Women's History Month. This isn't about representation or celebrating gaming history at all. It's about pandering to a broken ideology
100%.
that's long since infected nearly every single major Western AAA developer out there, draining the soul from
Facts.
Gaming in favor of corporate approved activism. Microsoft, like I said earlier, might actually be the worst of the bunch. And trust me, it is some heavy competition. And when you
They are the worst of the bunch, hands down.
see stuff like this happening, you gotta wonder, where's it all coming from? You dive into the actual people working at Halo Studios, and it makes a lot more sense. And it's not the first time I've talked about them.
Shout out Mother's Day, says Fronut.
Either. This is a concern that is now becoming a trend. If you take a deeper look at Halo Studios, it becomes
This whole like development team video that Halo Studios did was cringe, dude. You could just tell it's DEI.
painfully obvious why Halo has fallen so far so fast. Microsoft has stacked their studio to the brim with ideologues instead of talented developers who, the people who actually understand and care about moving Halo forward. This is just the tip of the iceberg. For example, we have Melissa Boone, who one of the major red flags.
You could definitely tell she has pronouns right there. You can tell she has fucking pronouns.
Don DeMarco.
Marco.
Like I said, I've spoken about before, and her Rainbow Boone, as I'll call her based on her colorful profile banner on LinkedIn, is the chief of staff and head of HR at Halo Studios, a track record of pushing woke initiatives over quality game development. This is the person in charge of bringing people into the company, and based off their banner, you can probably assume the type of person they'd be looking for.
Yeah.
Looking for designers, we're looking...
Dude. Fucking cringe. Pronouns. Like that. Pronouns.
Artists, we're looking for engineers.
Yeah, no agenda here, guys, right?
He's cool.
And what does Halo have to show for it? Infinite, and yeah, that's a joke. Infinite delays, missing features, live service disasters, and now the transformation of the franchise into a platform for hollow social messaging. But it doesn't stop there. We're just scratching the surface, like I said. Another recent hire that should raise some alarms is Pamela Piscatello, the director of marketing for...
Yeah. Halo made themselves worse somehow.
Firewalk Studios Concord, which many people...
She worked at Concord with Firewalk Studios guys.
People will remember as being the $400 million plus disaster that nearly bankrupt Sony potentially, because this game completely destroyed every avenue of income and they had to refund everyone that purchased it, took it offline, and the game made nothing. The people behind it, bunch of wokies, and here they are, failing upwards. Instead of recognizing their failures...
Tosi asked if that was Magic Johnson's gay son. That's a fucking I'm gonna come.
Making the necessary corrections and hiring, the gaming industry continues to recycle the same wokies responsible for other failures. Time and time again, they're ensuring that the rot continues to spread. The nepotism in the industry is completely run amok, and the only way to fight back is to use your wallet, or in this case, not. But let me be fully transparent here, because we can't just blame the studio for having...
Yeah, we can.
the women only there. There are also men involved with the creation of this product, and men might be giving them too much credit. This is the same Halo Studios that hired the guy Nick, or the PJ Skittles that I covered in a previous video, who came to the forefront of Twitter when it was exposed that Halo Studios and Microsoft was hiring developers that didn't...
Look at these people. Look at these wokies, guys. They're fucking nuts. This dude that was like scared of weapons working on Halo.
Like guns, okay? They didn't like making weapons, and the only way they could justify it was, oh, it's okay because it's a fantasy world and it's aliens, not real people. So, yeah, it's okay and justified because of that. When in reality, these are reasons why you should fail the entrance exam in the first place and not even be able to get to walk through that door. It's becoming painfully clear to me that...
Dude, it's all like a cult of everybody that knows everybody that's hiring your friends that are all part of this hive mind. And it's ruining entertainment, not just gaming. It's ruining all of entertainment.
No matter how many times a studio fails due to woke priorities, the people responsible never seem to face any consequences whatsoever. Instead,
so they'll ruin one studio, then they'll go to another, and then they'll go to another, and they'll go to another.
Instead, they're continued to be rewarded with more influential roles at even bigger companies, allowing them to continue wreaking havoc and destroying beloved franchises.
100%.
It doesn't start and end with Women's History Month. It's an established trend. Like I said earlier, they had Black History Month previously they were celebrating. Then they had Pride Month that everyone lost their minds on. And now they're moving forward with Women's History Month. Guys, it's Halo.
What the fuck do we need Women's History Month for?
What the hell are we doing with all this virtue signal pandering? Nobody, when it comes to gaming, cares about this stuff.
Dude, even Call of Duty that has some weird shit like Pride and stuff sometimes isn't even this fucking bad.
But this isn't just about one or two bad tweets. It's about a trend in the entire video game industry that refuses to learn from its mistakes. The virus has adapted, and Halo Studios' direction is the latest proof for everyone that we have a very long way to
Yeah, we got a long way. It's gonna get worse, guys. Buckle up.
go before the gaming industry could potentially ever heal itself from this corruption. And like I say all the time, I wouldn't hold my breath, because at this point, instead of time passing and healing, it's almost like time passing and getting worse. So
I have high hopes, though. I have high hopes. What do you guys think? Halo's done. I'm not even interested in the next Halo game, if there even is one. That studio is going the way of Ubisoft.